Hey guys, it's IDW, and today we're going to be discussing another part of memory, and that is called dual read memory. And basically, as the name implies, it's memory that you can read out from two locations. So, if we look at the design that we have right here, there's only one place that we can read out of it, and that is this right here. And the reason for that is that basically, we only want to read out to one location, just because, for the moment, it's just a simpler way of doing stuff, right? Well, as it turns out that in some cases, you want to be able to read from two different locations within your memory at the same time. So yeah, that's basically what why you would be interested in having something that can read from two places at once. But yeah, so basically, what this means is that, how could I describe this? Well, let's say that I need two different values for my memory because I want to add two numbers together, and they'll get one result. Then I would need to read two different things out of my memory. And if I could read out two different memory locations onto two different buses that both go into an adder, then I could potentially make it so that I don't have to save it to like a gated D latch right before both of the inputs. So yeah, that's basically the advantage of using dual read memory. And yeah, not much else that I can really say. It's really, really, really useful, especially when you're building CPUs for the reason that I just explained. So yeah. So the first thing that we're going to need to do to make this into something that you can read out from two locations is we're going to have to actually take this guy right here. I think I'm going to do something like this and go down, just so that it doesn't conflict with that. So now I have the same exact value on this torch as I have in this wire, just because it's a SR latch, and this is the inverse of it, which is basically this redstone torch right here, so they're the same thing. So yeah, so basically I have this exact same wire right here. All that we're going to need to do is, first of all, do something like this, and then we're going to need to, actually, now that I think of it, good point. How should I do this? Okay, that's how I'm gonna do it. Okay. So here, this right here is our second read, right? Because, I'm sorry I'm rambling so much. So basically, this right here is the second plate. This is the second bus that we can actually read out of. And it's using the same data that's stored in this SR latch as we're outputting. So if I was to read this right here, then I would actually read the state of the SR latch. Or I could read it from here. And I could read it from both of them at the same time if I wanted to read from this memory address. Both of the same value. But yeah, that's basically how you set up something that's dual read. You basically take the place where you have the value saved, and you just, actually I do need a slab there. And you just, you basically just take two wires out instead of one, and them with two different wires that come across like this. So yeah, this design isn't actually stackable, but in the next video we're going to be discussing how, what's it called? We're going to be discussing bud memory, and in that I'm going to be showing off a design that is dual read that uses bud-based memory. So yeah, see you guys then. But until then, hope that that you could grasp your mind around this. It's not the most complicated thing, but my commentary has not been very good. So yeah, see you guys next time.